This is now my dinner. Rice, salad, and pork chops.
And red cabbage.
And of course the red cabbage.
Alright, let's see how that looks. So it is rolling. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. One. Hey, we're here in our kitchen, just kind of having a lazy Saturday at home. So let's go ahead and get started. Sound good? All right.
Yeah.
Hey, we're here in our kitchen, just kind of having a lazy Saturday at home. And we thought it'd be kind of fun to share with all y'all our dinner plans for tonight. We're going to make some
Pork ribs.
yeah, well, pork chops, yeah, bone-in pork loin chops. We had ribs the other night. A lot of pork. Anyway, so we're going to be cooking these guys up tonight here. And we will be starting with a brine solution. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at that here. And of course, you do need vinegar. So, all right, Dennis has the vinegar here, so we're going to go ahead and pour that in to the bowl. And you don't need a ton, but you do need enough that you can dissolve some salt into there.
We use that to put the vinegar.
Oh yes, well, Dennis being Filipino, he's going to use Filipino brands. Goofball. All right, let's go ahead and get some salt in there.
Salt.
Looks pretty good. Okay.
I will wash my hands.
Yeah. Definitely gonna wash your hands like that.
Hugas yung kamay.
I'm gonna whisk as well. Make sure that salt is totally dissolved. Do we need to put some water in there? I think we do.
Put it in the water.
Alright. Okay, so we've got enough for our brine solution there, and then we're going to go ahead and get those pork chops open and placed. Alright, so Dennis is rinsing off the pork chops before we put them in the brine, just to get off any solution or anything that's in there. Pretty be careful what's on now, of course. Or E. coli or whatever is spread through the raw pork.
Very thoroughly.
So once those are rinsed, we can go ahead and throw those into the brine. Throw them, but set them gently into the brine.
Brine solution. Brine solution. Otherwise it's flying. Jumping. Oh, this is good.
Okay, perfect, perfect tip. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and let those sit for about 2 hours. And just a heads up to give you what time it is just after 1:30. Alright, those have brined for quite a while now. So, Dennis is out right now, by the way, so it's just me here. But I'm going to go ahead and get these ready to put into the oven. So, we're going to go ahead and turn this oven on. And let's see if it's turned on. And then we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to do low and slow on these. So it's going to be 275 degrees. I think that's about where that is right now. Looks like it, 275. And we'll get a tray ready with some foil, and we'll get a rub on these and get them on in. Okay, so we have our tray here. I'm going to go ahead and drain the brine solution off of the pork chops here. Now, pork chops, let me grab some tongs here. These ones here. And I'm going to go ahead and just put these right on the foil. Now you can see these are pretty tender already just because of that brine. Let me see here. So I've got a couple different things I'm going to put on pork chops. First off is this applewood rub from McCormick. I'm going to go ahead and put that on. It's kind of a smoky, sweet, almost kind of tangy flavor. And if you've ever had applewood bacon, you know exactly what it smells like. And you can be pretty liberal with this. It's not going to hurt it by any means. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do that. The second thing I'm going to add to this is a seasoning that we actually get from Minnesota. I got this when I went out and visited family in June. It's called Yayabi, and it's a Greek seasoning. It's actually really, really good. So I'm going to add some of that onto the pork as well. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now, the last thing I am going to add is just a little bit of pepper. I like pepper. I like my food to have a little bite. Now I'm not going to add salt because both the applewood and the yayabi have salt in it already, so I'm not going to go crazy with that. But that should do. And it doesn't have to be overly fancy, just as long as the foil doesn't slip off. Pretty much just like that. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and slip this in the oven really quick. And for those of you who don't know us already, this is Scooter. Chihuahua, and well, he's visiting today, so he's actually my mom's dog, and off he goes. So there's that. Anyway, pork chops coming up. All right, they're definitely done. So we're going to go ahead and call that good. And so my mom is having dinner with us tonight. She made some excellent red cabbage. Of course, we got the spicy deli mustard to go with it. So we've got homemade red cabbage to go along with it. And we'll probably also do a little side salad and some rice or something with it as well.
This is now my dinner. Rice, salad, and pork chops.
And red cabbage.
Of course, the red cabbage made for mother.